You got to get that weird gunk off of them.
Oh yeah.
That weird shit that they put on to keep the ants and other buggies away.
Those pesticides. Yeah, the weird ants and bugs and immigrants and other disgusting vermin away.
Well, no, they can't keep the immigrants away. They're the ones who plant them. Also, is that smoking, or is it just so cold in here because?
Well, I
it
took a
radiates
hit
heat?
too. I took a hit.
Oh, okay.
So that's
For a second, I'm like,
Yeah.
is that
smoking? No, but I am.
That's what happens when you talk about Mexicans. I guess.
Yeah. God gets angry and he blows out your light bulbs. So you know who installed that? A Mexican.
It was actually it was built in China, probably.
Yeah, you know how shitty it is.
Yeah,
Like Rodney Dangerfield says, it fell apart like a Chinese motorcycle. Why we gotta start the podcast? Raise too much comedic talent.
We are starting. It's just Santa's taking over. This has been the start, Nick.
This has been
talking about pests and immigrants.
Talking about pests and immigrants. It's the things that Santa here doesn't like. Santa's been sitting here. He's been waiting for us. The good little boys of the Clueless podcast. He's gonna see how ready we are for the naughty and or nice list. Yeah, Santa's taking up quite a bit of legroom here, so he's I don't want
to knock down old Saint Nick.
Old Saint Nick. No, you want to puff your Santa? We share a namesake here. Take it in your little pink mouth. There you go. Yeah, puff it. Yeah. It's a fat cloud there. You good?
Santa, I want to ask you a personal question. How do you feel about the fall of Syria?
It was fine. Syrian refugees are much cheaper than elves.
Insightful.
Wow.
Especially after just taking a nice double hit.
I saw that.
Would you like to participate?
All right, I'll join you.
You do. You know, to match that strawberry cheesecake disposable, and whatever that is, we're gonna have some strawberries as well.
I'll try the strawberry one. I don't need a double. I want to try this.
All right, there you go. Yeah, get that shit in. This is the first of many Christmas gifts I bring. Strawberries.
Oh God, that really does taste like strawberry.
Yeah, it's just a tad bit. Tad bit. It's a jam-packed episode. Jesus Christ, we got
here already. It's strawberry.
You're right. It's not. It has not become jam yet. It is still in its fully solidified form.
It's a strawberry-packed episode. Red.
Red. Shit.
Red.
Oh, there's red. Our blood is red. It's true. Just bring a bunch of it out. Coat the table.
All right. What if I just cut myself right now?
That wouldn't be too good.
But not like a deep cut. Like a deep cut. No, yeah. But like just my nail.
Yeah, just a little bit, across the way, not down the track.
Right, or over the equator.
Over the equator? Yeah, there you go. Not up the, I don't know what the vertical.
I wouldn't know what it is. Well, this is horizontal, right?
Yeah,
and that's vertical? I always get those, I always think like, this is vertical, but no, that's horizontal.
Yeah, because it's like the horizon.
But it's also perpendicular, right?
Well, perpendicular is just when the lines are like that. It's just they're not, they're, because when they're parallel, they're parallel. When they're perpendicular, they're,
But the horizon line is in a perpendicular line.
Yeah. It could be both, depending on the orientation of the perpendicular lines.
Now, if I were to have a spear and it was filled 3/4 of the way with water, how much volume is in the spear?
Fuck. I'd have to know the area of the sphere.
Do you know how to find the volume of a sphere? I remember. At least I think I'm right, but I could be wrong.
I remember area equals, I think it's like pi r squared to find the area. And the volume.
Isn't there specific ones for shapes and stuff.
I think for it was always for a circle. It was always liquid measurement. I think it was always for circles. Yeah, for area for circles, area equals pi r squared, and the volume. I think the volume was 2. It was 2 AR, so it was 2 times
2 ARs.
Yeah. He had to bring it into the school to make sure he passed the test. It was 2 times the area times the radius to find the volume.
The area times the radius.
I think that's what it is.
Now, if you were to put that into this equation here, and then you take out that 4, and then you substitute it for the pi, then you get the answer.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
It's math 101.
I'm going to have to make sure I hold the mic away when I'm chewing, so this does not become a mukbang ASMR.
No, let's do that. Mukbang right now.
This is what it is, our strawberry mukbang. Here it is. We're following Nikado Avocado's footsteps. We're going to lose 200 pounds secretly and make you all look like fools when you think we're a fat, blubbering fuck. Still pretty good. Still pretty fresh.
Sweet.
Some are a bit... I don't like strawberries when they start to go over because then they get that real like strawberry taste. And I don't enjoy that taste very much.
You can't handle the strawberry?
I can handle it. I'm just not too into it.
Now, the real question is, How come when we eat a strawberry, we don't eat the green part?
For a time, I was. For a while, I was.
Greens are good for you, right? That's what they
Yeah,
say.
it's nothing bad for you. Like, I'll do it right now. See the strawberry here?
I ate most of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's nothing.
There's just more fiber, more nutrients.
Now, how come we don't do that for bananas, oranges? Why don't we just eat the peel?
It would give you some fiber, some good fiber, but it's just probably because it's hard to get down,
Well, a lot of things are hard to get down, but you still do it.
Yeah, my parents' marriage,
Yeah, that's
I
hard
never
to
really
get
got
down.
over that. That was a real traumatizing time for me.
Do you need a minute?
Yeah,
Like
just,
it'd be okay.
Just a minute.
Yeah, okay. I'll be here with Santa because I fucking love Santa. Now, Santa, I want. How about you have a strawberry? Yeah, it's good, right?
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, pretty good. Now, Santa, what do I have to do to get on your nice list this year?
Marshall told me about this.
What do I have to do to get on that nice list? Oh,
You can't hurt me.
that was funny. Oh, Nick is back.
All right, I think I'm ready. Did you say that was funny?
Yeah. Well, it's because you didn't see what I did.
Oh.
I was like, now Santa, what do I have to do to get on the nice list this year?
Oh.
What do I have to do
Oh.
to get on the nice list
No.
this year? And that guy, right? Oh, that was funny.
I see, just not saying, just out of context, being like, oh, that was funny. Talking to an inanimate object, I thought that was funny.
He is an inanimate object.
Yeah.
But his name's this is Santa. Damn it. He's real to me. Damn it.
This is the Saint Nicholas.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can always tell when something's like really dirty when it's white, but it like has that sheen of like yellow on it. Oh
Yeah.
god, oh god,
Yeah, like the head ball here.
that's like a fucking. He dipped his head in wax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, and I fucking rubbed this thing.
Yeah, someone sat on this gnome.
Oh, well,
Someone sat on this guy.
it's pretty firm.
That's firm. Oh yeah, that's shit.
Stinky.
That's shit from a sit. I do think Santa keeps track of all the good boys and girls. And what does he consider good behavior?
I think good behavior will probably be like moral stuff, like like obviously like I think that he has exceptions. Like if you tell like a little harmless lie here and there, like I don't think that's anything.
All
But
right.
like if you but I think if you lied, like well maybe there could be a lot of bad lies. Like you lie to somebody like my grandpa's in the hospital, like let's say my grandpa's in the hospital,
Mhm.
and then I tell someone like he's not in the hospital, he's doing all right, but I don't want to tell them that he's in the hospital because it's just one of those things where it's like
Mhm.
fairly serious. You're like, oh, and you're like, they don't need to know. So I think certain exceptions are all right.
But what if your grandma's not in the hospital and you just say that to get out of work or get out of a social scenario?
Oh, then I think it would depend on the situation. If you do it because you're lazy, then at that point,
I mean, Santa works once a year. He's one of the laziest motherfuckers on the planet. It's in my opinion. I think he could get behind that a little bit. He's
That's
like,
funny.
He's like, good hustle, young blood. And then he'd get back to his work.
Well, maybe he is working. He's at his desk looking at all the cameras of everybody in the world. It's like like security guards at malls when they're shitty. They're just looking, they're doing their job. He's just there, barely making a note of everyone.
But security cameras in the mall aren't in bathrooms. Santa, like God, has an omniscient view into everyone at every time.
Well,
know?
maybe Santa has morals, Nick. Maybe he doesn't peep on people in the bathroom. Why do you
Maybe.
think people get away with a lot of crimes in the bathroom? Like, look at prison.
Yeah,
In the bathrooms at prison, bad
Lot
shit's
of
going
shit.
on there.
Yeah, rapes, transference of contraband objects, transference of rapeable objects. It's a lot of shit going down there.
Church. No one's
Yeah.
in the bathroom when they're service, so a bunch of shit's going down in there.
I'm sure church is in the show Ozark. That's a whole part of it because they're like dealing drugs and on the Mississippi River, and there's like a it's like a rich community around like a big lake. So there's like a water church. So everyone comes out in their boats, and it's like, oh, we're passing out Bibles, and there's some Bibles with some fucking slightly darker shaded covers that are hollowed out and filled with heroin. So church is like a fantastic way to deal out drugs and shit.
Yeah.
Put it in a little bit of the communion wine. Oh yeah, that's some garbage wine anyway. Spike it a little bit.
Well, I don't think they use wine because I think
I think some churches might just like use shitty box because you're only taking a sip anyways.
Well, yeah, but if it's like a kid that comes up,
Yeah, I'm sure I don't give a fuck.
yeah,
Maybe it depends. It depends on probably the church. I'm sure some that are
yeah.
more like hardcore, like Pentecostal or whatever the fuck do.
See,
But
see, is that bad? Does that go on Santa's naughty list then?
Yeah,
If they're giving alcohol to kids at church?
the Italians are doing it all the time. So
Well,
you know
yeah,
in
but that's
Italy,
part of the family.
Yeah, that's classical. It's straight to the heart of Jesus. So it's got to be more classic. But does that mean Santa's racist? Does he treat different races and
Oh.
ethnicities differently?
He has a
solely,
list for each race.
Yeah, are you? He's like, you're a really good American, terrible Italian,
Terrible Italian.
god awful Italian. You're pretty all right Vietnamese though.
Holy shit! Yeah, maybe are you racist, Santa?
I'm not racist, but if there's one thing I can't stand, it's a smelly Persian. And I'm not talking about the Pokemon.
Wow, well, you've heard it, folks.
Old Saint Nick's really got some old opinions.
Yeah, he's got some interesting ideas. So, but here's the thing I was thinking about as well. Do his morals are they tied to Christian or religious morals? Because in Christian belief, masturbation is a sin. Are masturbators going on the naughty list?
If that's the case, I've been on the naughty list every year.
Yeah, same. It's quite a harmful act you can perform on yourself. It's harmful to those around you.
But I think there's exceptions. I mean, maybe he doesn't take faith into consideration because faith is pretty hard to judge on any
should hope not.
circumstance. You know, huh?
I should hope not.
What?
Put faith into his equation.
Yeah, he probably doesn't because faith. There's a lot of different beliefs and other stuff and whatnot. I don't think you could judge someone based on their religion because there's like murderers and other people.
Yeah, as I say, 9/11 happened because of faith, and also because
Yeah.
of the shitty American banking system, but also a little bit because of faith.
Yeah, well, yeah, more faith, but
Yeah.
than banks.
I think it was actually more banks, honestly. I think
Yeah, it's probably more
I think someone was like, "Yeah, fuck the stock system, fuck the World Trade Center." That's why it was the World Trade Center because it was money. It was where money was happening. Or corrupt fucking
A lot of money.
capitalist bullshit.
A lot of money.
Whole lot of money.
Santa,
we
how
got
do you
that
feel? How do you feel about 9/11?
I wish it happened sooner.
Oh, all right, interesting. All right, it's all right. I see. Even watching a lot of fuck, what's that guy? Hassan.
Oh, Hassan.
Yeah, Hassan Piker. Yeah. I see. Been watching a lot of Hassan Piker. Right. Hassan Piker.
I've never seen his streams. What is he? He
He's
does like political things,
politics and shit. And then when he had the show with Ethan Klein from H3H3, it was called Leftovers because they were kind of both left leaning guys. They were just talk about politics and shit. Yeah.
right?
But now now they're on the divide because Hassan's like he's super on this. Well, I don't really know, but he's more on the side of in terms of just like Israel and Palestine. He's more far one way in saying like what's it, not Hamas, and there's like another one I think, but some of them are like he's like they're I don't know, he's saying it's okay, like it's part of it or something. He's he's not taking as hard of a stance, as humanitarian as a stance as he could be, which Ethan Klein doesn't appreciate. And I don't either, honestly. I think everyone's a fucking asshole in that whole scenario, but I don't know enough about it to describe what their feelings are.
Yeah, I've said it before and I always say it again. I'm too stupid to understand politics. But what I do understand is how to make a nice pancake.
Ooh, how do you do it?
Because you read the instructions on how to do it, the 1, 2s, and the 3s.
Yeah, you read the side of the Bisquick box and that lets you know.
No, I do the what's the other one? No, it's the blue bag. It's the blue bag with like the light brown pancakes on there. The trust mix, not trust mix.
Trustees,
not trusty trustees. Yeah, can't trust them. But no, fucking it's not Bisquick. I used to use Bisquick all the time, but now I switched over because this pancake mix fluffy.
Ooh,
Fucking fluffy. Even if
Fluff
you
it up.
burn the pancake just slightly, still on the inside is fucking fluffy.
yep. Sometimes you want a little bit of burn. You want a little bit of crisp on the edge of that cake.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like a crispy cake as much as the next guy, but if I'm trying to be, if I'm having a bad morning, I just want a little, right.
Yeah, a
then
little bit
and
of
there.
sunshine in your day to start off.
A little bit of sunshine in my day. That's why it's golden brown. It's round. That's the sunshine. The
Yep, there
pancake
you-
is the sunshine.
Yeah, fuck Raisin Bran. The
I fucking
pancakes.
hate Raisin Bran.
I mean-
Actually, no, that's a lie. It's not terrible. If there was nothing else to eat, I'd eat it.
Yeah.
But it's not my go-to choice for a cereal.
God, no.
I would eat Special K strawberry more than I would Raisin Bran.
All right, yeah. 'Cause these are a little frosted, aren't they?
No.
Oh.
They're pretty bland too, but it's a little, honestly, I just say that because it's a little sweeter and there's strawberries in it.
Yeah,
And I like strawberries more than I like raisins, even though raisins are a really good source of fiber. But
strawberries.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, Santa,
This one's for you.
Get that shit out of my face, Cracker.
Oh, are you allergic?
Well, he ate it.
There
All
we go.
right.
He ate the whole thing. Ate the whole
Ate the
thing.
whole
Nommed it all
thing.
up.
Nommed it all up.
So what's the difference between a pancake between a pancake and a flapjack? Because
Isn't it the thickness?
I have no idea. And then there's also griddle cakes and like Johnny cakes. And I know
Little Debbie.
yeah, that bitch. That hot piece of ass. I know silver dollars are like the miniature pancakes. I know that, but yeah, I wonder what the difference if there is a difference between flapjack and a pancake, or if it's just a regional difference in name.
Well, let's find out. Let me see.
Let's find out right now.
Let's ask Google. All right, here we go, Nick. The difference between pancakes and flapjacks depends on the region.
There you go. Yeah.
United States and Canada, in these countries, flapjacks and pancakes are generally the same thing.
Yeah.
However, some regions in the U.S. may prefer one term over the other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, the South and Southeast tend to use the term flapjack
Flapjacks,
more, while the North and Northeast tend to use pancakes more.
Yeah, because we're not that fucking retarded.
Yeah, we're not stupid. Well, you know.
And not everything's gotta have a pretty silly little funny name. Boy, you're madder than an alligator on a cold day in July with a dried mud and a fly in his ear and a frog in his dick and a raccoon in his anus.
Honestly, that's a pretty good description for a headache, though.
Yeah, that'd make me pretty mad. If I was that alligator, I'd be pretty fucking pissed too. I'd be peeved off.
In the United Kingdom, a flapjack is baked oat bar that's similar to a granola bar.
Okay.
Flapjacks are typically made with rolled oats, butter, and brown sugar, and often served with tea for breakfast.
All right.
They're baked in the oven and don't touch a griddle.
Don't ever.
Don't fucking. If you're in the UK
and your flapjack touches a fucking griddle,
it's gonna be the end for you, mate.
You're gonna be on the receiving end of some knife crime.
No, some hate crime.
Some hateful knife crimes.
Fucking hate
You're gonna
crime.
get stabbed by a black man. He's gonna say, "Fuck you, whitey." Fuck you, white man.
Start stabbing.
Yeah, knife crime is very, very heavy in the UK. They don't got a lot of guns, so they got to resort to knife crime.
Either knives, brass knuckles, or any other melee weapon.
Anything, a pot, just a flower, just
A
drop on
mace?
someone. Yeah, yeah, a medieval
mace?
flail, just flinging around. A halberd.
A whip, just go
Yeah,
around,
yeah.
go around whipping people.
Dark Souls 2 serrated whip. Use the runic sword.
Dude, I can't imagine just going around terrorizing people with a fucking whip. Just
Hey. It's loud, dude. Intimidate him too. Back. You got cops around you. Back, I say. You get a chair too. Like, what?
yeah, like you're fighting lions and
That'd be
shit.
hilarious.
Oh my god. What's a now? This is a fucked up question, but what's a funny weapon? Like we talked about the weapon, right? Like the whip right now. What's a funny weapon you can use to terrorize people like that?
Yeah, whip is pretty good.
Whip is pretty good.
I mean, a cattle prod is kind of funny, but it's not funny. It's funny because it has comedic purposes. In and of itself, is not a funny weapon. Like a whip is kind of just a funny weapon to use. It's like really impractical.
But it's the cattle prod, that cane. Like
Yeah, and it's like we do. Yeah,
big-
it's a prod for cattle. Oh, no,
okay.
yeah, it's like the big stick, and at the end, it's got the taser on it. So you're like, zzz, zzz, you
Oh,
know.
I thought it was the one where it's like the big stick and it had like the big curve at the end. Like
No, it's like a sickle. That's it's a sickle.
no, but like the sheep herders. Like
Oh,
it's the
yeah,
long
no,
one.
yeah, it's-
like
yeah.
when they take you off stage
yeah,
and shit.
yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
just like a shepherd's cane.
Oh, that's just a shepherd's cane.
Oh, and that one, though, yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pull them close to you.
Yeah, I think a flail would also be funny. A hilarious just swinging around a fucking medieval flail.
Oh my! A slingshot. Yeah, you just
Yeah,
go around
slingshot's pretty
terrorizing people with a slingshot.
Yeah, a t-shirt cannon, because a potato cannon, you could fuck someone. You get shot in the face with a potato cannon. That's doing some damage.
That's
Your
pretty
potato's
bad.
getting fucking mashed.
No, your potato's cooked. That's
Yeah,
how
you're all gratin.
you're baked,
You're
steamed, grilled,
French
diced.
fried.
French fry. You're fried.
You're there it is. You're fried.
You're fried.
You're all the above.
You're hash.
You're all, and then the rest of your body's gonna be corned beef because I'm gonna light it on fire.
I've never had corned beef. Is it
I mean,
good?
yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. That's
pretty
like a white person meat, right?
I
Isn't
mean,
it?
it's Irish because that's that's what we do on St. Patrick's Day. Do corned beef and cabbage, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Like it's all right, but I'd prefer mostly anything else because the corned beef is it's a little fatty. It's a little because you'd soak it for a while and it's really really tender.
But that's
super tender.
that's what the cabbage is for. Cuts
Yeah,
down that
you
fat.
put it together. Yeah, exactly. But I fucking
You just don't like fatty
I
meat.
fucking hate fat. Hate fat people. Hate fat meat. Hate fat. It's not great. Now,
You,
some fat people are all right.
you ate fat. Am I all right?
So
I was
yeah,
about to
yeah,
say.
the ones actively working to try to negate the fatness, those ones are all right.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
okay
Yeah, you're all right for now.
for now until I
now.
slip up.
Yeah,
I guess it should be a bad thing to tell. Well, actually, it's a good thing. Here's a bad thing I'll tell you. I've been eating a lot of sweets lately.
nice. Same.
Good thing. When I went to the gym last week, I actually dropped down 7.
Nice.
I'm almost under
I
220
dropped dead
again.
7 ounces.
Millimeters.
I'm shorter. I got shorter because all the sugar I ate. It shrunk my body physically.
It's all that bicycling I'm doing at the gym. It's giving me a bad time.
Yeah, fucked up your spine.
It fucked up my spine. But I'm ready for the fucking Tour de France. I'll tell you that. My laps have increased. My cardio, my energy. I'm ready. I could at least go 50 on the tour, and I'll feel pretty satisfied.
Oh yeah. What place did you get in that turkey trot?
Well, I got last place. I'll be
Oh,
honest with you.
alright.
It was I went in too confident. I was overconfident, and I didn't expect anything and everything that they were throwing my way.
Yeah, you didn't expect to shit during the 3rd mile.
No, well, it's because of all the turkeys.
Yeah,
They just let them loose.
It's all the turkey I ate. Yeah.
They just let them loose. It's hard to pedal when there's so many obstacles in your way, but that's the challenge.
Oh yeah.
They want you to succeed because if you can get through those fucking turkeys and get all the way at the end, you're a real fucking man.
You're a real man. Turkey trot's what he thinks it's a run. I think.
I know. I didn't know.
Oh yeah. Did you know about this? You probably watched Tasha where he had the marathon runner on. They talked about that race in the woods.
Oh yeah. That was interesting.
That's crazy. It's interesting shit.
Only one person did it when for like when it started and for the past 20 years. It was like in 2012 when the first person actually completed it. Something like that.
So I have no idea.
Can't remember.
Yeah, sometime. But it's interesting. I like shit that has gimmicks like that. We're gonna go through. And you got to find this book and you got to tear a page out. It's really interesting niche. It's like sort of occult shit like that.
It's like a quest.
Exactly, it is. It's very interesting. I think there's another thing like that, some other kind of race or something like that, where you have to find like a book or something, or you got to do something like that with pages. It's real interesting. It makes it makes it more fun. It's more gamey.
It's more gamey.
Like turkey.
Santa, how do you feel about turkey?
It's a shitty bird for white trash losers.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lino, let's see. I want to show everyone the rest of Santa
Oh yeah.
because we haven't used this prop in a minute. But I like as you can see from up top, kind of normal, right?
Yep, a little bit.
A little bit, and then
He's just real short,
he's a gnome.
stubby leg Santa here.
It's
Stubby
his
Santa.
diabetes. It's all those milk and cookies.
It's all the sugar. He's shrunk in height physically, just like you.
It's shrunken exactly. Look at his crooked feet. Also,
Yeah, he also has gout. He's got
No-
he's got
no
bad case of
ass.
the gout. No ass.
look at that. Look at that from the side.
The ass was cut off for his
only-
diabetes.
The only kind of sort of exterior that he has in his lifeless body is this jacket part that's going over it. Look at that.
But look at the posture though. Look at his posture's fantastic.
Yeah,
Standing
that's pretty
straight
good.
up.
He's stage ready.
You see those images where it's like testing your alpha and beta posture because like alphas stand straight up with their chest in alignment down like or alphas doing like betas stand like sideways like we do with our angledness. Yeah, look at that big fat cock there. No, you gotta.
Oh
I did
shit.
that.
Yeah.
That big mushroom tip.
You bet it is, fuck boy.
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
What have you been doing? What have you been playing recently? What have you been up to recently, Caesar?
I've been what have I been doing lately? I've been playing a new game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing Ishin Like a
Ooh,
Dragon.
yeah. You talked about it last week. Yeah, how far have you gotten? What's new with you? Have you found Nugget yet?
I've not found Nugget yet.
I think he's.
I
Is
probably
there,
gotta do more chicken races.
Yeah, I think that's where
I
you
gotta
find,
go do more chicken races. That's the problem, and then I'll find Nugget.
Probably he's probably like the last like 80% of that.
Most
like,
likely.
thing. Yeah.
But I'm doing pretty good so far. I'm on chapter 7 right now. I don't
Alright,
know
it's
how
maybe
many
like
chapters
halfway.
there are.
There's usually like
Probably
12, 14.
something like that, right? I'd imagine. I feel like I'm closing in on not the end, but getting towards it a little more at least.
You're getting towards the 3rd act.
Yeah. I've done a lot of subquests,
Oh, yeah.
because there's and then there's still ones ongoing too and whatnot. But it's a really fun game
Yeah.
because compared to the only other Yakuza game I really played was 0,
Mhm.
but compared to this one, a lot of similar things in it. Fighting styles, at least the control switching between styles, so that's still cool. One thing I really did notice is that each form in this game for the fighting There's 4 different forms. I don't know if you want me to go over them because you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
play
yeah.
the game,
No,
but
I'll play it eventually. But yeah, I
oh,
don't know.
okay.
Yeah,
There's
fuck it.
4 fighting
Mm.
forms in this game, and you unlock them all pretty early.
Okay, yeah.
See, there's a gunman
Hmm.
where it's just your gun.
Yeah.
There's swordsman, which is your sword. Then there's a wild dancer, which is
Hmm.
sword and gun combo, and then
Hmm.
there's brawler.
Which
So
is yeah.
right, pummel. But in this case, since this game is around like 1870s, like Japan, a lot of the combat in here is swords mostly. There is guns and there's spears and whatnot.
Oh
But
yeah.
from my, I'm sorry, that's one of those
Nah, that's good.
strawberry seeds.
No, that's actually the fruit. Santa, no!
No!
Oh god, that's fine.
No, it's fine. It's
He
fine.
did. He did knock down the North Pole. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Santa's workshop is still open.
It's all good. But yeah, I'd imagine the gun is mostly for like a combo finisher. Maybe you when you're
For a
using,
wild dancer, for sure. Yeah.
or when you're using the gun style, are you like pistol whipping and then like finishing him off with the gun, or are you
No,
going,
it's
like,
just
or
shooting.
you're fucking pop, 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 you're fucking gatting, you're like fucking 50 Cent blood on the sand. You're
Yeah,
fucking,
just
your gun's fucking pop, 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 like
yeah,
fucking McCree.
yeah, special rounds too, but that's where
Ooh.
your real ammo comes into play. So when
Yeah.
you use special rounds, then that's you lose 1 shot for that. But
Oh, yeah,
bullets are pretty infinite.
You have infinite regular ammo. Okay.
Yeah, infinite regular ammo is pretty great.
Yeah.
But that's all you really do for the gunman style is just shoot. So it's only really good for like long range stuff, and then sometimes if they're up close, you can do a combo
Yeah.
with it.
Or maybe if they're like elemental, maybe if you have like
Yeah.
fire rounds or explosive. To do that,
there's
yeah,
fire,
like,
thunder,
oh,
flash, a lot
yeah.
of different
So obviously,
things.
yeah. So if they're wearing like, because I'd imagine if they're wearing armor, it's like, oh, gun's gonna do nothing. But if you put lightning or thunder bullets on, it's gonna zap and do more. So
Zap. And then that's the thing in here too, because there's a lot of elemental magic stuff in here. So there's like the gun
is it magic or just like elemental resistances?
No, there's some magic in
Oh,
here.
okay. It is Yakuza. It's just got to be a little bit of magic. Just a little bit of magic.
And so there was those 4 styles of fighting. Honestly, I don't really use brawler that much either. The 2 styles I use mainly the most are wild dancer and regular sword.
Is there ever a reason to use brawler? Because they all have, ideally, they all have like, oh, well, it's like I said, for armored enemies, you'd want to use, maybe for armored enemies, would you use brawler? Because like a sword would also be blocked? Or?
Not right now, because now enemies have like actual defense like armor on them, so you have to get that gauge down before you even get to their health. But
Okay, yeah, okay.
it's just brawler is good for like maybe because there are moments where you fight people who don't have weapons, so you can use brawler too, and like you can use brawler for like weaker enemies if they have like swords because you could dodge around them.
But if they don't have a weapon, wouldn't you be like, oh, well, I'm gonna fucking pull out my sword and hit your fist?
Exactly.
So why, unless you want to be honorable, maybe
If
that's
you
what I
want to
said.
be
Or
honorable.
if you want to be a badass, like fight them with their swords, and be like, bah, 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 you know.
Now here's the magic part. There's a certain part in the game when you become well, I don't want to say anything because for you specifically, because you're gonna be there's a certain part in the game where you can have allies with you. And then
Because I know it is kind of like based on real life. So I assume it's like a war. It's like, oh, you're getting together like an army to fight fucking Nobunaga or some shit. It's that kind of
Yeah, it's that kind of. I won't go into specifics, mainly for you. Nick,
Yeah.
But yes, you have allies at some point, and then they're in the form of cards.
Ooh.
And in these cards, you can put them on your certain fighting abilities. Like each fighting stance that you have can get cards like your allies.
Yeah.
And then each one gives you boosts at certain times for this fighting style you have equipped at the moment. Now, what's real fun about this? There's one ally that you get right in the beginning when the trooper cards start coming into play.
Mm-hmm.
It's a guy who umps your attack, but he also shoots like an elemental lightning beam at enemies and it like stuns them and they fall down to the ground for a bit.
Yeah.
It's like an actual like beam.
Okay.
Not even shit. Like it's an actual beam.
Yeah.
And it can hit multiple enemies at once. That move, but
so if you like put it on your sword, so does he just like come out like whoop, shoot, and then he just bams out of existence, or how does it work?
How does it work? It's like over time, like when you see on the bottom left screen, that's like for you to switch your styles. If you hit left trigger, then your card got allies pop up.
Oh, okay.
And then when their meter is full, that's when you can use their ability. You could set it to where it uses the ability automatically when it's full, but sometimes it doesn't really go right away if it charges up mid battle. So then you have to do it automatically.
So it's kind of like a summon, kind of.
Kind of like a summon, yeah.
But do they actually come out, or does their just effect just go on your weapon or stance?
They come out like you see like their image of the card come out on the bottom of the screen, and it's like says their name on it or something, but they don't actually come out.
So you shoot out the lightning.
You shoot out the lightning.
Oh, so you're just like channeling. Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I like it quite because I like medieval old swordsy stuff, and there's some
samurai
magic
shit.
in there.
It makes it even better.
Fucking put some magic shit in there.
And is it always the same? Like if you put it on your gun, do you shoot it out, or is it always no matter what? It's the
No,
same animation. Like
I
if it's on your
think
sword, does your sword do it, or do you just always do it if your
you do
gun?
it yourself, the
Okay.
magic.
Even if you have the gun style equipped and you're doing gun shit, you'll still.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
have that card on that style, then yeah,
Okay.
you always shoot the
So
magic,
it's
yeah.
just like a power you equip. Okay.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. I wanna try to find more of those, but,
Oh yeah.
everything the one thing I do notice about this game is a lot of shit's just fucking expensive. A lot of shit's expensive. And I make good money here and there, but then I spend it, like, smithing or, like,
Yeah.
doing other stuff.
Upgrading shit.
But it's hard to actually, like, make money in the game a little bit. At least I haven't found, a way to make good money because the things that I have found to, like, make a profit or sell some stuff, like, his at your one of your houses in the game, you can have a farm, you can sell the
Ooh.
produce.
Yeah, that's sick.
But it doesn't really give you much for all that produce that you make. It gives you, like, a little bit.
Can you get better produce or buy more land to
I've
plant more?
expanded it to the
Okay.
max,
Yeah.
and I've almost have all the vegetables I could sell, but even then, like, the good ones that I do have when it comes up, because every time that list is different, like, sell this, this, and that.
Oh, you can't
It
just
you
sell
can't
the
just
max
pick.
one every time.
No, it comes up different every time, so I'm like,
Makes sense because
for
it's
in season
trying to
or
make it
whatever.
real. So it's like, well, you can't just have cabbage all the time, fuckface. So
Yeah,
okay.
it's kinda it's fair. But there's a lot of actual like normal functions of the game from like other Yakuza games. Like there's still fishing in here. There's
Okay, you can
mini
probably sell
games.
some
It's
fish if you
fun.
get
There's
some good.
mahjong. You
Yeah,
know.
that's you want to make some money, play some fucking mahjong and do some gambling, but that's also
That's hard as
gonna
shit
take a
too.
long ass time.
That'll take a long
Oh
ass
yeah,
time. But you could invest in it. I mean, there's just so much to do in any Yakuza game in general. There's just so much shit to do.
yeah.
It's fun, but I'm already almost like 30 hours in, and I'm like, fuck, there's still so much shit I have to do that I want to do before the end of the game.
Oh yeah.
But that's when I get to that point before the game finishes, I'm like, let me go back and do everything else first, or at least everything that I could find.
Maybe since you said you're kind of like building an army and like a troop kind of thing, maybe you'll get access to like expand kind of like you have a farm. Maybe you'll get like a blacksmith or like a weaponry or something, and that's how you can make more money, like outfitting and like selling and
Maybe.
or like a manufacturing type thing that'll bring in more money for the later on type of shit. Who knows?
It's possible. But genuinely, so far, this game is pretty great.
Yep.
I was in a dry streak for a while, just finding something to play, and it's pretty good. I'm probably going to play this for a while at least.
Nice. Hopefully
It'll
they.
definitely be a game I replay at some
Oh,
point
yeah.
too.
Hopefully they localize Kenzan at some point, which is the other Yakuza spinoff that takes place in that same like time period.
Mm-hmm. Maybe at some point. I mean, if they did
Maybe.
it for Ishin, I don't see why not.
Yeah, because those are games that came on like the PS3. They've been out for a while. They just never got localized, and I don't know why Sony was because it was after Yakuza 4 got popular in the West. They started doing everything. It's like then they're like, oh, maybe let's try these. And now since everyone's played this, maybe, but fuck, they're doing pirate Yakuza. I don't know what else they're doing. So they might have someone. They might have people localizing that or remastering it. Who knows?
Yeah, under the works.
Are you gonna play the pirate Yakuza when it comes out?
I mean, maybe if I'm not still playing Ishin at the time, then maybe.
Possibly, because I assume they're both gonna be giant games. Of course, all mainline Yakuza games are pretty fucking huge, full of content and bullshit to do.
A lot of bullshit, but fun bullshit.
Oh yeah.
We see it on the channel. We played Zero. We're not done with it, but we were still playing it.
Oh yeah, streaming that good shit. We'll go back to streaming at some point.
Yes.
Once you have more open schedules.
More open schedules. Santa, how do you feel about open schedules?
I like to keep my schedule open, like a nice French whore.
Oh yeah, it's one that is pretty open. That is something that gets quite open.
Join them strawberries?
Oh yeah, enjoying it a lot. Just like I've been enjoying Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Oh, how far are you in on that?
Yeah, pretty far.
Did you beat it yet?
No, I'm in the second to last area.
Oh, so, okay.
But I've kind of gone through most of it because it's an interesting little. It's not like the other areas, but yeah, I've been playing a little bit. It is very fun. The more you play, the better it does get. And I'm probably there's challenges. Well, so there's challenges, right? We saw that so far in the Let's Play, but the way I do them is like, all right, I'm gonna finish this challenge as quick as possible. But some of them I've realized I don't gotta really mainline. I can because I was kind of optimizing the fun out of the game a little bit because I'm good at that. when there's like a mechanics in a game, it's like, oh, this can do this and this can buff you. Like, I make it so it's the most efficient, right?
Right, as you
But
would for a game like that.
exactly. But there's mechanics in this game because it's an RPG. There's mechanics that allow you to do fights differently. So you don't always use like your special bros attacks, which I would just do all the time. It's like, well, I gotta fill up this meter, just do the. But there's other ways the game's like, no, here's these other things to make it somewhat different. So for the Let's Play, I'm gonna try to do those to make it a little bit more fun for me and the viewer. So it's not just just time to do another bros attack, eat some syrup, bros attack, syrup.
Yeah, I get you. Want to spice it up a little bit to keep things fresh.
Yeah, but I'm getting close to the end. It is fun. Finally seeing Bowser's minions. You don't fight any of Bowser minions until like like 2/3 of the way into the game.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's kind of a long. That's like at least 12 hours in.
So when I start seeing them, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I'm excited to fight Goombas and fucking Koopas. It's like, yeah, because I haven't seen them for fucking ever.
So now you're getting into the actual Mario.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. It's interesting. And I finally got the final bros ability because you have like different. Not bros like move, but like traversal abilities. So you have like the ones like you spin and like you can go faster, do whatever. I got the final one, and it's a pretty fun one.
It's a pretty fun one.
It's pretty fun one.
Since we've been playing Brothership, what I kind of do want to play next, but this is just for me personally, since we're playing Brothership on the channel, or i.e. more, I'm watching you play Brothership on the channel. But it's just I think I really would want to play Mario RPG, like the remake of it.
Oh yeah.
Because that's out. That's been out. I'm like, oh, I should play that. That'd be great.
That'd be fun as fuck.
Hell yeah! I played the original on a SNES emulator, and that was pretty fun as it was. Now, definitely a lot different than most of the RPGs I was playing at the time, but it's like an RPG. There's classic things that you learn from it, and it's things that you could still use from other RPGs to play. Ones that you are playing that you've never played before, but you know what I'm really excited for, since we're talking about RPGs. I don't know if you heard, Nick, and I've been waiting for this. Like every few weeks, I keep looking. I'm like, is it out yet? Is it out yet? They're bringing Wizard 101 to consoles.
Oh shit!
They're bringing it to Xbox, Switch, PlayStation. It's coming to consoles.
We'll see how that goes. All right,
I'm super excited.
Yeah, we play that. It'd be fun.
I'm gonna fucking download it whenever it comes out on my PS5. I will download. It's gonna be free.
Yeah, do our Switch. We can play together. We
can
have our own Wizard Guild. Yeah, join the Clueless Guild.
Oh, gay. But no, I am very excited for that because I played Wizard 101 as a kid. We even streamed it for a little bit.
Yep.
But obviously you have to buy the fucking.
You gotta buy to play more than 2.5 hours. You have to spend some money.
You have to spend some money to get the Fire Cat Alley.
Yeah, to get like all the different
Ogre Lane.
Yeah, and you could probably buy like all of them as like in like a big pack, but that's gonna be $15-20. It's like I don't want to.
But there'll be some console deluxe editions. Watch, I bet you.
Definitely.
Even though people probably already have profiles from 2004, like maxed out best deck that they could have, and they could just probably sign into it. They're like,
yeah, I wonder if they'll be able to do that. If it'll be like a different game entirely. They won't.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hopefully, I should hope so.
I don't know. There's a lot of things that a lot of RPGs I want to play. That's the point I'm trying to get across.
Yeah, you into Metaphor Refantasio? Want to get into that possibly?
Yeah, I actually looked at it the other day since they were doing Black Friday deals. It was still a little too expensive. I'm like. Because I kind of want the deluxe one, but that's just
and that's gonna be like $80. It's like on discount, it's $65. It's like, well,
it's not terrible, but
if we get it down to $40, then that'll be better area.
I do want to play that as well because that actually looked pretty interesting. Because I'm a Persona fan myself, so
yeah, I've heard some people say it is one of the best Persona style games they've ever played. Some people like it more than Persona, or like the system more, like the way the gameplay and mechanics in it more.
Right. Too many fun stuff to play. Not enough time. There is plenty of time actually.
Oh yeah.
It's just I don't have the money to spend on.
No. Then you think about like, fuck, I should be doing this other shit. So I can come back to this later. Then it's like 2 days later. It's like, oh, now I can start playing.
Now I'll start playing.
I've also been playing a little bit of Katamari Damacy.
Oh.
Yeah, the sequel. We Love You Katamari, or We Love Katamari.
And how's that going?
It's fun. It is a very fun game. It's classic Katamari action, rolling shit up. We play that on the channel at some point too. Maybe the first one.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
It is a fun time. So it's nice, chill. Just get to roll shit up. Some of it's fucking hard though. Like there's some stages where there's one that right now I have called it's like bear or panda, or there's other ones. There's like bear or cow, or just bear or just cow, and the level ends whenever you roll up a cow. It's
Whenever you roll up a cow?
Yep. So it's like, well,
Okay.
you better avoid all the cow-shaped shit until you can get giant and find the biggest cow. Because if you roll up a carton of milk with cow print, well, that still counts.
That
Yep.
counts?
And for the bear one, it's like, oh, if you grow up like a statue of a bear, well, that's a statue of a bear. That still counts. It's a bear. Like a tiny little wooden statue. It's like, oh, if that's you probably the small ass bullshit bear. Fuck you. So you got to not only get big enough in a time limit, but you have to dodge all the other shit. And then when
Oh,
you get bigger,
God.
it's harder to see that tiny bear statue. So you better remember where those bear statues are, or be able to recognize it, and be able to see around. It's very,
Well,
very
that
difficult.
adds a level of stress to it.
Yeah, but you can complete the level, even if you get like a small one. But for your own satisfaction, you want to get the better one. And if you get like the best, you get like another thing. Like when you make the Katamari, the King of Cosmos, he sends it up into the sky to make a planet. And if you get like the best one, you also get a shooting star to accompany that planet. So that's what you want to. That's like your A rank that you're trying to go for, is getting the shooting star with the Katamari planet.
Aim for the stars.
Yeah. And it's also interesting how the smaller it is, it'll change like what it is. So if you get like a big one, it'll be a planet. If you get like a smaller one, it'll be like it'll be like a moon, or it'll be not a constellation. It'll be like a satellite. 'Cause it's like it's something that orbits around another planet. It's fun. It's a fun game for fun chill times. Great
For
soundtrack.
fun, chill times.
Yeah, and you can find cousins that like different princes. The Prince of Cosby is like the little green guy.
Mhm.
You can find other ones that are like different colors and shapes. There's like a big buff one. There's like a yellow guy. There's one called Miso, and his head is miso soup.
Miso soup.
You can get like fun like little presents, and they're just like little hats and little like rubber duckies, inflatables you can put on your little guy while he rolls the Katamari. It's a fun time. It's weird. It's Japanese.
It's Japanese and it's weird.
Most Japanese things are weird.
Like the women? No. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't,
Freaks.
I don't think I've ever actually met a Japanese person.
I think I have.
I don't know. I've definitely met Vietnamese and Koreans,
Mhm.
but I don't know if I've met a Japanese person. I might have. I probably have.
You just didn't know. You just assumed there was something else because you're a racist.
Santa, are you racist? Well,
I think we've
been
asked
over
this question.
Yeah, we've been over-
We don't got to go back to that. We don't got to cover this again. You've talked a little too much about your racism, Santa. What public figures do you think are racist? Or what mythological figures do you think would be racist?
Mythological.
Yeah. Well, you think Santa? Yeah. I'm sorry to break it to you, Caesar, but Santa's not real.
What?
Yeah, it's. I know it's. You really making that list, thinking about it, sending those letters every couple months.
Dude, I've been checking it twice.
You've been checking your list more than Santa's been checking his. I don't know. It's too hard to say. Do you think
It's too
Vishnu's
hard.
racist?
Who?
Vishnu's racist.
Who the hell is Vishnu?
One of the Indian gods, or one of the Hindu gods.
Oh.
I think Vishnu's the elephant one. I don't know.
Well, he's an elephant, so
Yeah,
he maybe might have some prejudice because
Yeah, 'cause
people
he
steal
never-
their tusks.
Yeah, and elephants never forget.
Elephants never forget.
You never forget the race of that man who stole his defendant's tusks.
I saw really, since we're talking about Indians and elephants, I saw I saw a joke the other day. Someone was telling me, do you guys like impressions? Now I don't remember
Yeah.
this person's joke, but or the name of the person. So it's not my joke. He was like, "Do you guys like impressions?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, this is my impression of giving the best speech at an Indian wedding." So I don't mean to address the elephant in the room. It's so far, and then I'm like, "All right."
That's all right.
Yeah, because Indian elephant.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I get it.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's a little clever.
A little clever.
It's a little something. A little something.
A little something.
I can get back to writing comedy, but I just never find time, and I just never think about it.
You're busy.
Yeah,
You're busy running around.
I do think of jokes sometimes, but I just don't write them down.
Yeah, that's how I'm in the moment. Whenever I get an idea for something, I'm like, oh, I gotta write that down. Even if I'm at work, I'm like, "Ooh, write it down." But I don't know. I mean, we write comedically together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We tried.
So you still write?
Yeah, occasionally. I'm trying to, like I said, write more D&D shit, but I haven't touched that in a little bit. I have like at least half an hour's worth of material. Worth of D&D material.
That'd be a good hour.
No, I think it'd be like half an hour.
Oh, that'd be
But
half an hour.
I want to, like I said, I want to get a book, for like a campaign book first, so I can know what I'm going to do after, so I can have this one kind of go towards that.
Right.
And get in there, which I could continue to do now. I'm still like not even in like the first like 20% of like the first like whatever or the fuck little campaign mission, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But
Right.
it's good to know what I'd be going towards, and maybe kind of work backwards too in a way.
Since we're in the season, Nick, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are tomatoes red? No, I was.
Are tomatoes red? Yes.
No,
Sometimes they're green.
Sometimes they're green.
Sometimes they're green and fried.
and yellow. Sometimes they're yellow.
Yeah, I'm not.
But we
into
don't
the yellow
like
ones.
that.
No.
We don't like yellow tomatoes.
No.
But since it is the season, what are you gonna do for Christmas? It's coming. You got gifts yet for your significant others?
Yeah, I got some stuff.
I got some stuff.
I got some stuff. Yeah.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah, I don't want to say it, but I got some things. What did I? Oh yeah, I remember. I got two things. Well, kind of three. I got those dice. That was one. Yeah,
Ooh.
I got a couple other things. I
Ooh.
can tell you after the podcast, just in case
One of them
they might be
listens to
listening.
it. Yeah, you don't want to spoil it for them.
Nah,
Well, I didn't get
that'd be
my
no fun.
family shit.
Yes. Yeah.
No, I did get my family some stuff. Not a lot, but just
A few things,
just a few things. Just
groceries, paid bills,
groceries,
that kind of
paid
stuff.
bills, the usual gifts.
Usual gifts that they expect.
Every day that you find in the mail.
Yeah,
Every day there's a different present. Oh boy, water.
Yep, it do be like that sometimes. Then you're like, didn't I just fucking pay this? And it's like, well, it's that time again. Time flies when you're paying bills.
Yeah, it's honestly quite annoying. I'll be honest with you. It's quite annoying.
Yep. I remember when I was little, I'd always be like, is there mail for me? Because when you get mail as a child, it's like, oh, what is it for? What can it be? It's like a little present. But then, as you get older, it's like, God, please, I hope there's no fucking mail.
I hope there's no mail, but if there is mail, I better hope there's a fucking coupon in there.
I hope
give me
it's
some
something of
fucking
actual
coupons.
value.
Some fucking cool. How do coupons even start, anyways? Whose idea was it? Like, you know what? I'll give it a discount, but
Fucking
I gotta get it in someone's mailbox.
Because competition. People are like fucking. Well, that's why coupons started. Because stores were like, oh, I'm selling it for this price, but if you come in for this limited date, you can get it for 20% off. And then I think just you just might get them. I don't know. It just might be just like free. Maybe like the store like pays mail companies to distribute it.
Just in general, maybe for advertisement, yeah. Get people to go in. I mean, that's how we would go to fast food places sometimes.
Yeah, you get fucking ads in the mail. It's like, oh, fucking go to
Do you
Burger
still
King.
do that?
I haven't gotten them any recently, but yeah, I
haven't
should check
gotten
that
coupons
drawer.
in a while.
I should check the drawer and see if they're all fucking expired, because they probably are.
Coupon.
Yeah, it's like get a fucking free quarter pounder with the purchase of a small quarter pounder combo. Shit,
That's
why
a free
not?
quarter pounder.
Yeah, fucking get a 6-piece jalapeno poppers for $1.69. Shit, well, I might as well.
I'll take that.
Yeah, sucks. You can only use one coupon per fucking purchase. That's why you just got to use.
You go
one.
in two separate
Yeah,
cards.
or you just go in. You go and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna get an order of the 6-piece jalapeno poppers, $1.69." Yeah, I'm gonna get a.
Put on a
I got a
mustache.
coupon. No, you don't have to. It's like it's a different purchase. What are they gonna do?
That's true.
Or better yet, you go into the store and you do it. You get it. Okay. Then you just give it to him. All right, thank you. Turn around. Hi, I'd like to order.
Can I get a number 2 with extra crispy
Or
nuggets?
you do it. It's like as you get back, charge credit receipt. It's like, okay. And can I also order? And then you pull it out.
It's like the person behind you. Hurry up!
Yeah, it's like I'm get my money's worth. Fuckface. If you were smart, you would have thought of this.
Yeah, that's probably why they put a limit on coupons, so there's not just that one person. 7 coupons, please.
Yeah, because then then
That'd be cheating the
then
system.
it becomes extreme couponing. Remember that show?
Yeah.
I wonder if they ever actually had enough coupons and shit where the store had to give them money, because they had that in the show, but I wonder if that was real.
Nah, I don't think that was real. I don't see how that would how it would ever turn around for them. I guess maybe them giving you money is them giving you stuff for free because you keep using so much coupons. And then it just goes over a point at some point, like, man, he's getting too much free shit. But I wouldn't understand how that would necessarily work.
Just because it's like you get like a deal, and it's I don't think it's possible for it to go into the negative, because that's what it implies. Like you're applying so many coupons that it's retroactively making the store give you money. It's like, no, you're paying me to take this off your hands. See?
Unless if you get like groceries and then you buy a bunch of stuff and they're like, oh, I got coupons for discounts, and then like you have just so much discounts, and then it just makes everything free, or you like negative 15 cents.
But it wouldn't. Yeah.
But I don't know how that would work.
Yeah. I don't think it would go into the negative.
Yeah, I think it would just cut off at 0.
Yeah. So I think it's just a big fucking ploy to get you to watch the show.
Yeah, most likely.
Because then sometimes
these fucks are lying to us, Nick.
Because then sometimes you get the good part where they go in. It's like, oh yeah, I got like $1,000 worth of groceries, and they get to the front. It's like, yeah, some of these coupons we're not taking these at this location. It's like, oh, you're gonna pay $700. That's gonna be a $795.64. And they're like, and then it's like, well, Didn't work out this time. So we gotta check the coupons a little bit more. And they smack their daughter. It's like, I fucking told you we were cutting them coupons, because they always gotta get their family in on it,
Oh yeah, that's how they feel bad, so they can feel better about
And
themselves.
then it shows their homes are always like those preppers, like, yeah, here's my wall of dish detergent, and they got like 20 of them there. Here's my wall of instant mashed potatoes. Here's the drawer of baked beans.
Hey man, baked beans and instant mash. That's a good
That's
combo.
you can survive quite a while off just instant mash and baked beans alone.
I never had instant mash. I don't know if I'd like it.
Yeah, it's fine.
You've had it?
Yeah, because we usually just like do that, and then also mix some real potatoes in there, too. And it's like do
Get more out of it.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's basically it's fine. You put some butter in anyways and milk, and because it fluffs it up, makes it all right.
Makes it
Not
all
the
right.
best, but it is what it is.
But is it like KFC mash though?
No,
Oh,
nothing's like
Dude,
KFC
I don't
mash except
fucking
KFC
want
mash.
it.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Instant mash bullshit. I'll fucking mash you.
Nothing's instant except minute rice. That is almost instant.
Yeah, because you cook that in the microwave.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. You fucking open it a little bit, microwave it, just squish it around, separate it, and it's done. This shit's nuts. Don't even got to put water. Nothing.
But is it good?
Yeah.
I've never had it.
I had one that was like it was like jasmine rice and quinoa or some shit. You just like crunch it up so it's not separate or it's not.
Quinoa.
Yeah, a little bit healthy,
A little bit healthy.
just a little bit. Just a
Wow.
little
Yeah,
granules.
because nothing makes me feel better when I put my Insta-cook rice in the microwave and knowing that there's quinoa in it.
Yeah, it makes it a little better. Put it over some broccoli. Be like, I'm eating healthy. It sucks that healthy food doesn't taste good automatically.
Some does.
Some
If
does.
you prep it good. But, most healthy, let's be honest, most healthy food doesn't taste great. Like most vegetables, I'll be honest with you. I eat vegetables 'cause obviously they're good for you, but honestly, a lot of them just don't really taste like much, and the taste that they do have is just a little too earthy.
Yeah, I love carrots though. Love me a carrot.
Well, it's
I
just 'cause
fucking
they're
love.
sweet.
I love carrots.
That's because they're
Carrots-
sweet.
I don't even know if they taste sweet to me. I just love the way they. I don't know.
I had this thought the other day. Isn't it weird that vegetables can be sweet and savory, but fruit, there is no not sweet fruit?
Well, there is. I think eggplant is a fruit.
I thought that was a vegetable.
No, I think eggplants are fruit. It's also bananas or berries.
But that's still a fruit.
Exactly, yeah, but it's weird classifications. Yeah, so it's those technical ones. It's like, oh, it's technically a fruit, but it's ones like you use as vegetables or whatever. But
Wait, is
yeah, some-
avocado a fruit?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, then never mind. There are, I guess.
Yeah, it's and then I think like jackfruit, like durian, like
embarrassed
that's a
now.
fruit.
I'm
But I don't know
embarrassed.
how that tastes.
I hear that tastes pretty good. It smells
Yeah,
gross.
despite
but
but besides the smell, it's apparently pretty.
apparently
alright.
it's really good.
Will I ever try it? No,
I'll try it.
maybe.
I'll do it.
Would
I'll
you
try anything once.
Maybe yeah, surströmming, the stinky fish.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I'll just,
Yep. Got to open it underwater though, so it doesn't squirt out at you.
Oh yeah, you don't want that smell on you.
Yeah, no. It's like a skunk. Never goes away.
Uh,
Do you ever walk outside your house in the morning?
And smell skunks?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. You just walk outside and smoking. It's
I
like,
spray them
like-
before they spray me.
yeah, I bend over and just go. And then, let them know this is my territory, and then you stink up the place, and then everyone else is like, "Oh, is there a dead skunk around here?"
oh, this house is taken, and then just waddle off.
Yeah, nah, it sucks when you fucking get like Taco Bell or something. You have a fart. It's like wow. It's like whoa. That's crazy.
I surprise myself sometimes too. Like I got some real deep guttural farts sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes when I'm alone, this is gonna get personal. If I know I have like a real big fart coming up, I help it by
Yeah.
pulling one of my butt cheeks to
Yeah,
the side.
yeah.
And help it so it comes out easier. That way it doesn't hit as hard.
One it was like a week or something. I had a real good, not a squeaker, but just one that goes, the one's like, yeah, but it goes wild.
You ever have the ones that sound like a bullet? Like it just comes out quick and hard? It's just
Yes, those are good too. Especially when you got a lady friend over or something. It's like, well, I gotta hold.
oh,
this for
you
a
grab
while.
her face.
yeah. Right, you gotta hold them for a while, and that way when they do come out, it's like, whoa, damn, that's crazy.
It's a bad one, dude. I almost shit myself the other day at work.
Yeah.
Because I had because what I do to make my fiber last longer. Because if I take it a small amount every day, it doesn't really help me. I have
Yeah.
to take like a big amount every few days, so that way it like helps me for the next few days.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a slow release.
It's like a slow release. Well, I'm being honest with you. Like,
Yeah,
my body
yeah.
takes time to process that shit, and it helps. But man, sometimes it helps too good, and sometimes it doesn't help that much. But when it helps, whew, like Monday, I almost shat myself. Like I was at work and it was almost time for lunch, but I was trying to finish my work so before I'd go to the bathroom. That way, I wouldn't have to worry about it when I come back.
Exactly.
But fuck, I couldn't hold it. dude, I was like clenching my cheeks, running to the bathroom. I'm
Yeah,
like,
like a duck walk.
yeah, the good
It's
old
like
duck
fuck,
walk.
if I relax one iota, this is all gonna come streaming out of me.
And I knew it was a hard one when I put down the paper on the toilet sheet.
Yep.
Yeah, I put
Because it was
that.
like, I'm here, motherfucker. You better hurry up.
And usually when I go to the bathroom at work, I put 2 sheets down because
Yeah.
I want to be extra clean.
Exactly, I would too.
But I put that shit down, and man, today's just it was like a fucking torpedo.
And then it's like, as soon
and I
as
heard
you-
that paper rip. It's like, that shit echoed.
Yep. And it's like not even you get past it, and before your ass touches the seat, you start. That's how you know it's terrible. Then you look up, there's like a little bit like splash up on the seat, and you're like, god damn it. And then you gotta. It's always terrible.
It's awful.
God awful.
But it was a good one. It felt good coming out.
Sometimes it do. You're like, you feel like a new man afterwards. You feel
It-
lighter,
it's
both
like
in
you
mind
gave
and body.
birth.
Yep, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Finally, we understand what women are going through.
Yeah. Finally, it's not much.
I was gonna say you gotta. That's why you say it's every few days. That's why you gotta stock up on some baby laxative as well, so you can offset it. You can offset the fiber when it's not working with the baby laxative. It's like Joey Diaz. You take 500 milligrams and you take an Adderall to balance each other out. You take the fiber, get nice and sturdy. When you're not taking shit at the end, it's like, all right, take this laxative, flush it out. There you go.
Fuck no, dude.
Balance it out.
I would not want to take any laxatives to flush me out. I wouldn't be. I don't want to be on a laxative in general. It'd be like every week,
Yeah.
once a week. That's kind of scary.
That
I
sounds.
think that would flush me out too good at some point.
It'd be a fun challenge, like the Scissor Bros did when they were still doing their podcast. They had who a loser shits first. Jeremiah, he took him out. It's like they went to Chipotle or something beforehand.
Mhm.
He didn't tell him. It's like, oh well, this is the challenge. This week episode is who shits first. And they took a laxative and put on diapers. It's like, all right, whoever shits first loses.
Ah, and they shat right there.
Yep, in the diapers.
Who
They're
shat
trying to hold it.
first?
I think Steve did. Maybe, I don't know.
That's awful.
Yeah, not great.
You'd have to take a shower after that.
Yeah, 100%.
Because
Yeah.
that shit would just stain your cheeks.
Yep. Yeah, you double layer those adult diapers. Put on 2.
That's the thing that scares me at some point if I ever have kids, if it's either willingly or by accident. It's just well, I don't know how it can't be an accident if I come, but
True.
it's just let's just say it is so I feel better about it. And then I changing a diaper. I mean, obviously somebody has to do it, and I would
Mhm.
have to do it here and there. But god damn it, just the smell alone. What if you throw up on your baby as you change their diaper? Isn't
Oh.
that bad? Is that bad?
I don't think so. No, I think you get used to it,
Yeah, probably.
Especially because when it's your kid, unless you're a piece of shit, you have unconditional love for him. You're like, all right, yeah, I'll deal with it.
Yeah, I guess I'll just do it.
or unless you're a man living in the year 1980 or before, in which case you would
That
never
ain't
have
my,
to.
that's
Never.
my job.
Nope. God, no, it's not.
God, no, it's not. And you better have that steak when I come home from work.
You-
The old days.
Oh yeah, the good old days when things made sense.
When things made sense and I could hit women.
Yeah. Do you watch Andrew Callahan? The
Yeah, I
Channel
hit
5
women.
at all? Santa, do you hit women?
Only if they act up or try to get child support.
All right, good
Just
to know.
starts pounding the table.
Oh God! Oh Jesus, Santa, no! This isn't a woman, please. Yeah, do you watch Andrew Callahan, Channel 5 News, Channel 5?
Here and there, I see Channel 5 News.
Did you see the one where we went to the snake church?
No, I did not see them.
Oh, I'd say. Well, do you know what a snake church is?
I do not know what a snake church
it's a
is.
church where the pastors they handle snakes.
Okay,
Yeah,
and that's it.
that's just it. So it's all the same. Also,
So they do like sermon with
yeah,
snakes.
the whole because they interpret the Bible literally, like every single word of the Bible. That is what every word of it. Like the guy says, from Genesis to Revelations, you got to take the whole thing. So and
Oh,
there's
God.
a passage that says like God's like the people who are close to God, who would be like the pastor and shit. It is those who will handle snakes. They will speak in tongues. They will not be afraid of death. So yeah, they do the tongues, the speaking in tongues things are like, oh hallelujah, and they start going biggity bobbity boobity, and then yeah, so
Biggity
they
bobbity
do that.
boobity.
They handle snakes, and then they also they drink. They take poisonous chemicals to like show because that's part of it too. It's like they will drink poison or whatever, and they will not die. So they'll drink like strychnine, like other like dangerous shit, and it's like they'll because they obviously don't like pound it constantly, but they like during the sermon they like take like a vial of it, and and the guy was interviewing. He was like, "Yeah, ask my buddy to get some cyanide. I'm still waiting for that to show up. So we'll see what happens when that guy if he."
Oh, so they're dead by now.
Well, who knows? Maybe his father and brother both died being snake pastors. Guess how they died?
The poisons?
No, they were bitten by the snakes.
No.
Obviously, no, it wasn't the poison. Fucking idiot! It was the snakes that bit them. Duh. No, yeah, and then just like, yep, no, this is what was meant to happen, and then they just go.
Wow, so they're just being stupid.
Yeah, but to them, they're interpreting the Bible, and
They're doing the Lord's work.
yeah, their faith is strong enough that they will be able to be those men that handle the snakes and drink the poison and do whatever the fuck.
Yeah, they sound insane.
Yep,
But, that's their faith, and I can't judge them for it.
But the women in those communities, they apparently
They listen?
in those church groups. Yeah, they can't participate in any of the church activity. Well, they can go to church, but they can't like lead sermons or do whatever. But he's like, no, they clean around, they help out. And then he interviewed one of the women. He's like, yeah, woman's job is to stay home, cook, clean.
Oh God, they live in the old world then.
Yeah, this is also in West Virginia, so
So that makes sense.
yeah. So yes, the old world.
Yes, the old world. That's what they should call it now. Every side on the left side of the states is the name, and then every far south one, old world.
Fair enough. Yeah, we would be the old world then.
We're California.
Yeah.
We're in the. I guess technically we would
Yeah,
be.
for every state would have its old world.
Well, honey, grab my gun.
It's down here and then way up in the top of California when you get to Oregon. 'Cause there's a bunch of racists up there too, apparently.
In Oregon?
Yeah, and like Washington, there's a few. I don't know if there's a lot, but there's like some like neo-Nazi, white nationalist kind of areas up there. Except wooded, kind of backwoods, also kind of
Yeah, where no one sees you.
kind of
stuff.
country. You can get your own kind of brand of country up there. So yeah,
I'm a little bit country.
I'm a little bit racist. Instead of rock and roll, just a little bit
A
racist.
little bit racist. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, just enough to get me by, just enough to pass the day by.
Just enough to where you have the thoughts, but you don't say them.
No, it's like being gay in any religious community. You have the thoughts, but you suppress them. It's like a dimmer switch, keeping it down on low.
Yeah, keeping it on the low.
Yeah, just like the Book of Mormon said. Being gay is bad, but lying is worse. That's one of the best lyrics in that whole song.
Being gay. Yeah, but lying is pretty bad.
Lying is pretty bad, but is it worse than being gay? I think that's debatable.
That's debatable.
Santa, what's worse, being gay or lying?
They're both pretty bad, but I'm into sodomy, so I can't judge.
Wow.
Oh, there we go. You heard it first. From the mouth of Santa Claus himself, the man who writes the list and checks it not only once, but twice.
What if he checks it 3 times?
You fucking holding out on us, Santa?
Hey, Santa, I'm fucking holding
You
out.
holding out on that third fucking check?
Don't fucking look.
I might have done some good shit in that second pass round. You might have been like, "Oh, you gave cocaine to a child. You're on the naughty list for this second round. That's it." But then, what if right afterwards I smacked that child and said, "You can't do this," and I took my money back? Well, that was a good deed. I prevented them from doing the drugs that I gave them.
That's nice list material.
At least like the bottom of the nice list.
Yeah, bottom.
Get to me last. I don't give a fuck. As long as I get my Ben 10 Omnitrix.
I always wanted one.
I had one. It was interesting. It was I didn't know how to like progress in it because it was like a game. You would like go through and you would like roll the thing, you like press it when you had to do like certain actions and shit. And you would get new aliens, like new little mini games, but I never knew how to unlock them. Like eventually you just would. I don't know if it was like progression because I was like try to play it and I think I would like beat the levels, but I don't know if you had to beat them in like a certain way or I don't. It was weird.
This sounds weird.
Yeah, but it was a fun little toy.
It's a fun little toy for a fun little boy.
Yep. If I had it now, I'd look up a guide on how to do it, and I would do it myself. But yeah,
I do it myself.
I'm
Yeah.
the fireman. Yeah. I think you could put it on like a watch too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's just actually a little bit
But
of
then
fucking plastic that just
But
got
if you
put
take
onto
that to school, some guys are going to be like,
it. Yeah, definitely. That's at home material.
that's at home. You do not take that to school.
No, I saw a license plate the other day. It said a Ben 10 GX. I was trying to think of if there was a Ben 10 show that had the subtitle GX.
That's like that's like Ben 10 and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. Because I knew there was the original show. Then there was when he was older.
There was Ben 10, and then there's Ben 10 Alien something. I think when he was
I
like
think
a
that was
teenager.
movie. Alien Force or it was
Something
like
like
that. And
that.
now there's a new one.
Then
I
there
think
was
it's
the
just called
revamp.
Ben 10.
Yeah, no,
think
then
there
there's
was
Ben 10 Omniverse. I think that's what it
Okay.
was called.
And now there's the new one.
Yeah, but no one likes any of the new ones.
God, that show was cool. I gotta go back and rewatch that.
I know. Even
That's-
when he was a teenager, it was still fucking cool. That
Yeah,
show.
yeah. I wasn't as into it, but then I think as I grew up and got close to that age, I think I was like, okay, yeah, this is cool now. Because the aliens in that one are cool too, like the fucking Galactus. Dude, there's a giant fucking one. Yeah. What was your favorite original one? Do you remember?
Oh, I remember my favorite original ones. I really like the the big white one with like the yellow pads. He was an original one. He was
Yeah.
later on in
Yeah,
the
no, he
first
was one.
season.
He was a secret one he unlocked. Yeah, he would like roll up in a
Yeah.
ball. Yeah.
I
He
like
was like,
that
oh,
one.
what's this guy? Yeah.
I liked him, and I really like Wildebeest, the wild one.
Yeah,
like-
the orange one.
Yeah,
Yeah. He was cool. No eye.
and
Yeah,
then the little data guy
yeah, gray matter.
before he turned into like an evil ghost or whatever later on. In
Oh
Blood
yeah, that was fuck, that was so cool. Yeah, it's like the data ghost. That was so cool. Fuck, I forgot about that. That was so cool. Yeah, he did turn evil or some shit.
But then I think he wasn't evil.
But then he evolved. It was like the first one he like evolved. He's like he like made him like better. They like got like upgrades and shit.
Right.
Because like then the fire one became like a plant one too.
yeah.
Oh no,
he's
no,
like-
he had a plant one. No, he had the plant one different. No, the plant one was different. And then the fire one became blue fire.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, let's try to remember the original 10. All right, there was gray matter. There was the fire guy.
There's
was-
Speedy one,
Wildebeest, speedy one, forearms.
the roll one that rolled.
He didn't. No, that was one of the original ones. Was that one of the original 10?
Yeah, I believe so.
But I feel like he unlocked it later.
But it was
though.
still in the first season, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was
Like the
one
first
of the
series?
10, though.
I
don't
can't
know. Look him up.
remember.
Let's go through. Let's go through the list here. I'm excited now. I fucking love Ben 10. Shit.
All right, here we go.
There you go. Comprehensive
The-
list.
The,
Ben 10 aliens.
the original 23 aliens from the Ben 10 series include, these are the first 9. A wild mutt, which was the
Okay. Yeah.
the orange
yeah.
one. Forearms.
Yes. Forearms.
Gray matter.
Yes. Gray matter.
XLRA.
Accelerate. That was the fast guy.
Accelerate. Upgrade.
That was the ghost. That was the ghost.
Diamond head.
Yeah, the big diamond guy. Yeah.
Rip jaws. Stink fly. Yeah.
Yeah, that fucker.
And then ghost freak.
Oh, Ripjaw was the ghost. I mean, what was the fish man?
Fish man.
Yeah, the fish man. He was like the fish. He had like the thing on his head. And he was like,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
And Ghost.
That's right.
What was that one? Ghost Freak.
Ghost
Well,
freak.
who was Upgrade? What was that? Grim.
No, upgrade was the data guy. Ghost freak was
Yeah, look up Upgrade. I want to see what it looks like. 'Cause I'm thinking of Gray Matter when I think of Upgrade. Oh yeah, there's a picture.
Here we go. Oh, Gray matter was the
Yeah, Gray Matter's that guy. Yeah, and then Upgrade. I think
Stink
that one on
fly,
the right.
Ripjaw.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy was so cool.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that
Ghost
fucking
Freak.
guy. Yeah, I was getting. I combined.
I got yeah.
I combined them. Yeah, I combined them together in my mind. I imagine, yeah, Ghost Freak with his like green. Yeah, Upgrade
So
was
they
so
were separate.
fucking
Oh
cool.
wow. Yeah, I love upgrade. Upgrade was cool.
I gotta watch this. I gotta watch the show again.
Yeah, man. There they are. The original 10.
Now I'm gonna go through my own time and look up all of them.
I know.
That's so cool. Because I think that Galactus one is my favorite. Just the giant red and white one. Just because it was so cool.
It was majestic.
I also love Upgrade because when I was little, I was still of course into video games. You know, when you get to upgrade shit in games, it's like, oh, you just makes
Oh, it makes it better.
just that word upgrade is just cool to me. That's ingrained in my mind as something that's cool and good.
Mhm.
So that's why I love them so much too. Also, it was just like cool design. He'd like talk and his like his little thing would glow up.
Yeah, it'll glow, shine up.
Goddamn, good shows.
They were good times.
Yeah.
You know what else is a good time?
What's that?
Some fucking music.
Some music.
Nick, what do you got? What do you got this week?
Oh shit. I'm going to shit.
Shit.
I'm gonna recommend Dolly Parton's debut album. Hello, I'm Dolly.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
released in 1967.
Wow.
Yeah.
1967.
Fuck, that bitch has been around for a while.
That bitch has been around for a while.
That bitch done some shit, sang some songs, and still continues to do so today. Yeah, she's like if Michael she's the good path with Michael Jackson. Her and Michael Jackson
She's
share the
like-
same trajectory, except she took the good path. She's on the Paragon playthrough. Michael Jackson was on the Renegade.
Hey, someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to show you got to go through the game multiple times and to see the different outcomes.
The
That's
replayability.
yeah. I think that's a pretty good parallel between the two.
It's a pretty good parallel.
Yeah. The started different careers. Dolly Parton, I don't know what she was. I think she was young when that came out. She wasn't like Michael Jackson young. But I don't know what she was doing when she was a child. I don't know if she was like a beauty pageant. I think she might have been because she was like a real Southern. She liked the big hair, so she might have been like a pageant kid too. I don't know.
Oh, she might have been. That's a good point. I don't know specifically.
No, but I think that is a pretty good parallel until you see the diverging path lines.
My recommendation is a Foo Fighters song
Ooh.
called Virginia Moon.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it's off the Best of You album. I don't remember. I think it's like their 4th or 5th one. It's a really nice acoustic guitar duet that Dave Grohl does with some lady. I don't remember the lady's name.
Some lady, some.
But it's really
bitch.
nice. Easy to listen to song.
Nice.
Soft, melodic.
Soft,
Sexy.
sensual.
It's
That's
sensual
yeah.
too.
A lot of S words.
A lot of S words. It's
Shit.
not shit.
Oh, well, it's not
No,
then, I guess.
no.
So.
It's NS, not shit.
There you go. Parentheses N S.
Right, parentheses.
Or S and then parentheses N for, or S asterisks, and the asterisk
Asterisks.
means N, which is it's not shit.
Santa, what's your song?
The one Rudolph sings when he's high on coke.
Rudolph does have a very bright nose.
It is quite bright. I wonder why it's so bright. Did you smack him, Santa? Did you abuse Rudolph?
If you fucking abuse animals,
Did you skin his nose? Is that just all blood?
is that why your
Is that
suit's
blood
red?
and viscera?
Is that why your suit's red?
Is this staying up here just dried blood, not shit? Like
That's
we
his
thought it
nose,
was?
isn't it?
That is his nose. Oh, Jesus Christ! You bleached it. You turned it white. They shit in it. I'm disgusted. I can't sit next to this monster anymore.
Me either.
Enjoy your strawberries, tyrant.
Happy
Yeah.
Happy holidays, fucker.